On our last adventure, I joined up with a group known as the Luskar Deliverers. Essentially glorified mailmen, but what can I say? The coin's good, and working for them secures passage for me and Miri to Icewind Dale. Teaming up with a swindler named Grin and a dwarf named Krellick, we set to retrieving 2 of the 3 packages. The last package awaits us in the old ruins of the heart of Luskan, but I have an uneasy feeling. What could go wrong? Let's find out in today's short quest, long rest.
Now, which of these names strikes you as interesting next?
I about Vinifer. I don't know.
Vanifer.
Yeah, I'm with the dwarf on this one. The other 2, they have the special names and it seems like a pain in the ass. Vanifer just seems like a normal name. Hopefully it's just some housewife that we can go.
Sounds dreadfully boring.
Just trying to... I just want easy. I just want to get paid.
I bet you
I want
do.
to move on. I want to get the hell out of here. And I want to get to Icewind Dale.
Well, let's go see Vanifer then.
Alright, so I need you lovely people to roll me that intelligence check
Yes.
to see if you know anything of this person.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Here
look
we
at
go. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
17. 3 17s. That's awesome.
So, all 3 of you have definitely, the name Vanifer strikes you as familiar.
That can't be good. She's notorious AF. Like, oh, Vanifer.
Actually, you're right, because you would know just from the very brief time that you've all spent here that you were across the water on the southeastern bank of the river here are the ruins of Illusk.
Okay.
And that this individual is rumored to be residing within these labyrinthian ruins.
Sounds safe.
Sounds super safe. Not sketchy at
It'll be
all.
fine. It'll be fine. It's in the middle of the city. How dangerous could it possibly be?
You'd be surprised.
And that's the last thing they ever heard of Rian. How dangerous could it possibly be?
All right.
Let's take a
So,
walk.
I'll have you know
Okay.
that the city can be one of the most dangerous places. I've sold protection spells just for that reason.
Do they actually work?
Of course.
But did they?
They did.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they did.
Probably.
I mean, whether or not they could execute the scroll properly is, well,
Did you?
out of my control.
Here's the problem I have with that. I have a feeling that you didn't tell them they needed any type of special abilities or training in magic to use a scroll like that. Am I far off now?
You didn't need any special abilities to use my scrolls.
He just rolls raises an eyebrow like, oh, you just don't need any type of special know-how to use up scroll, eh? Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't expect someone of your ilk to understand the mysteries of magic, but
I think he called you stupid.
not stupid per se. Uneducated.
Okay. Getting called ignorant by the shyster now. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
That is such a reductive word.
Yeah. See, doesn't feel good, does it? When you get called names by others, is it?
Hey, words hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Words hurt. You broke my heart, Grin. You broke my heart.
Oh, I think you'll recover.
Yeah, but
Actually,
this.
on that note, I do sell a tonic for that.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Krellick, you want to buy one of those tonics?
No?
Yeah, I didn't
You'll
think
come
so.
around.
Me neither.
You'll come around.
Nah. Will we though?
They always do.
I will say though, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a place for a shyster, and say, "You're a fast talker. That's good. It'll be good to have around. But what do you bring to the table just in case things get ugly here?"
Well, I guess you'll have to wait and see.
Oh, it's a surprise. So I'm assuming you're going to be like, you're right behind us, right? Like way behind us, eh?
Oh, that's odd. It's coming from the man keeping a dragon in his backpack.
Well, it's a long story me and Miri got, so...
And so is mine.
And maybe... Okay, that's fair. You know what? That's fair. Let's leave it at that then.
He just kind of nods.
Anyways.
But he pats you on the shoulder.
I looked at Carrick like, so what's your deal?
My deal?
Yeah, what got you joined up with, I just want to get the hell to Icewind Dale. That's why I joined up with Luskan. What about you?
I just wanted something to do.
Oh, you just bored, huh?
Aye.
Noble pursuit.
Interesting.
Alright, my lads. I am going to need a survival check to successfully navigate the runes from somebody.
Good. So one of us?
So who is taking the lead on that?
I got no bonus to wisdom. Oh.
9.
A 9. Alright.
I can navigate these runes, no problem.
Nice. Good to know. So, gonna have to force lead sometimes, otherwise the ego takes over for good.
No, I won't do it all the time, but yes, it's gonna peek its head out every now and then.
It's like, I got it.
As our trio, I should say quartet, shouldn't I? Are making their way through the runes. It is a labyrinth of twisting tunnels and crumbling corridors, all of it very old. And as is often the case in places where a city has abandoned, there is the faintest scent of urine in the air.
Good.
That as you go deeper into the runes, that fades and, the air becomes very dry and dusty. Scouring the runes with Felgrin in the lead, you find yourselves descending a staircase into a darkened tunnel. A tunnel in which, as you reach the end of it, opens into a large stone chamber that is empty.
Oh boy.
You see no signs of human habitation.
Nice.
However, amidst all the debris that is scattered throughout here, you do see, to your southeast, what looks to be 2 long-dead bodies lying in a heap.
Grin, where did you lead us? I thought you said you know where you were going.
Maybe this is where we need to go.
Maybe. So you just guessed at it. I saw you take that left 3 times. The same left.
Guess.
3.
But yes.
Well, so now we seem to be in some type of crypt or something. Look there's friggin' dead bodies over there.
First time seeing them?
No, it's not the first time I've seen a dead body, but it's never a nice experience to walk into some random chamber and see dead bodies laying around.
Depends on who it is.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'd be like, essentially I'd be like, you have to think about who killed the person. They didn't just wander in here and die. Well, I guess they could have.
They could have.
Yeah, back to educated guesses.
Yes.
I'm going to assume that's not very
I
educated.
think he will just walk over, kind of poke it with his
I was
foot.
going to say, Krellick's definitely walking over.
Alright. So as the pair of you walk over and stand over these bodies, you can see whoever these 2 people were are wearing very rust-eaten armor. It seems that their swords are still sheathed at their sides. Their helmets askew on their heads. Both of you roll me a investigation check.
I hate that word now.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Rian's just sitting in the back, just watching. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Oh, that's not good.
Let's see. And the pair of you would be over them. Felgrin,
Mm-hmm.
you are the first to notice that as you are bending over these corpses, that one of them raises a hand towards
Not
you.
corpses.
And the other one starts climbing to its feet.
He just kind of jumps back.
And you could hear the sounds of others in the chamber rising at your backs. Rian, you can see on the north end 2 more stand up. And I'm gonna need everyone to roll me
That's
initiative.
less than ideal.
What did you do?
Did nothing.
It wasn't just him. You both walked over there and fucking poked at him.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Yeah, you can't prove it.
It's like you're still poking it. I'm watching you still poke it.
Your finger's on it right now.
Why are we getting decimals?
16.
So the decimals are your dexterity modifier for breaking ties.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, now that makes a lot more sense.
Now, you say that there's another tab that has opened.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, the encounter.
Combat tracker.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so this... I actually really, really dig this. Oh, your little girl goes first.
Yay!
Let's roll up my skellies. Oh, actually, my skelly goes first.
Yep, has a higher dex modifier.
So Felgrin, the one that is currently prone on its back and reaching up towards you, it is going to reach for the weapon in its sheath and take a swing at you with disadvantage.
Okay.
That is going to be a 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright. And it is going to spend half of its movement standing to its feet.
Alright.
Let's see. Oh yeah, we're going to begin. That should now be your little girl's turn.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta actually drag her into the... She's not out there, is she?
No, she's out there. I
Oh,
put
is
her
she?
out there.
Oh, sorry.
She's very, very itty bitty.
Okay, because I just added one, but...
She's right here.
I didn't see her.
Right here.
Where?
Right here.
Oh yeah, there she is. Okay, actually, that's a good spot for her. I think she can keep her happy ass right over there. I don't think I want to do anything.
Of
with her.
your options, you do have the dodge action,
Mhm.
which gives anything that attacks her disadvantage.
That's a good call. Yeah, that's what I'll tell her to do then. I'll be like, Miri, it's like you just stay out of the right way, you stay behind me, and don't try to engage at all.
Got it. And she's gonna go and huddle near the wall of this hallway that you've led your friends down.
Really
Felgrin.
making use of that dragon, Rian.
She's just a baby, for Christ's sake.
And that is now Felgrin's turn.
Felgrin's going to come out right out the gate with a chaos bolt.
All right, which one are
One
you
right
targeting?
in front of him.
Now keep in mind that is a ranged attack spell. When you make ranged attacks with somebody in melee, you do have
I forgot
disadvantage
about
on
that.
it.
So I'm going to use my turn to disengage and go that way.
Mary.
Good lad.
Good luck, Krellick.
All right.
Yes.
Rian, that is now your turn. Unless
Okay.
did you have a bonus action, Fel?
No.
Alrighty. Rian, what you got?
Okay, so seeing that Krellick is kind of face to face with the other ones, I think the first thing in his head is going to be not to essentially to block off anything getting anywhere near Miri. So he is going to head northwards, pull out his sword and shield. Now, pulling my sword and shield is my movement action, isn't it? Or is that that's a swift action?
So when you make the attack action with a sword, drawing the sword is considered part of the attack action, but equipping a shield is an action.
Mm-hmm.
So free action, draw your sword, action to take out your shield.
Okay, well then that's what I'll do. And just, I guess hold tight there if that's my action. So he'll pull his sword and shield and get ready for the combat to get crazy.
Are you moving anywhere?
Yeah, I'm going to take a step just to the side, just to put my space between Miri and the skeleton so it can't get to her.
Alrighty. That is now the Skelly's turn, and it is going to go for the nearest person.
Yep.
Takes half of its movement to stand, drawing a short sword that, has this very grindy, rusty sound as it leaves its scabbard.
Oof.
And clattering bones as it marches towards you to make a swing
Bring it.
as an 18 to hit.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that hits.
All right. 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's not great.
No bueno.
No, oh my god. I thought for sure once I popped that shield up, I was like, this thing ain't hitting me. So that puts me at 17 armor. And of course it rolled an 18.
Oof.
Yeah, exactly.
That is as much as it can do. Krellick, it is your turn.
I
Kill him.
guess he's gonna draw his shield and hammer And that's about it. I mean, he's just gonna kind of stand there and block him off.
Alrighty. So that is now going to be the first of the skeleton's turn. That is... Let's see, where is my lad?
So can you guys see the health bars?
I can.
Yeah.
Oof, you got rocked.
Yeah.
We're gonna be just fine.
So,
Well, I mean, we're
Felgrin,
level 1,
Yes.
so it's not like...
the one immediately to your left at the northwestern end of the chamber draws a short bow
Okay.
and
Oof.
is going to fire
All
upon
right.
you as a 12 to hit.
12 does match my AC. I'm gonna use a
All right.
reaction to cast shield. So he
All
just
right.
kind of snaps his fingers and shimmering shield surrounds him.
Shoo.
And I guess the arrow just kind of bounces off.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
the arrow strikes it and immediately clatters and bounces off, ricochets off the wall,
I
and lands
imagine
on
he
the
just
floor.
looks just in time. He's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Actually, I do have one more point than I thought because I did my math wrong. I only put +1 in my constitution instead of my +2. So...
Oh, good.
So I have 5 instead of 4.
So it is now this skeleton here nearest to you, Krellick, which has managed to rise to its feet and is swinging at you with a short sword. A 22 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, gosh. Jesus.
Rolling rocks.
We're in so much trouble, guys. We got a TPK on the first game.
Yes.
All right.
Mary, run.
3 points of piercing
Alright, that's not
damage
too
to
bad.
you.
No. Mary, just run. Forget about us.
So glad.
Did you work out how to do your HP on
So
it? There you
glad I
go.
took shield.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I have it on mine, too, somewhere
Yeah.
along the lines. That looked very good. I was like, oh, man. That'd be great to have. I gotta be level 3 before I get it,
Yeah,
though.
well, I have 8 HP. I don't want to be hit.
Yep.
All right. That is now going to be this skeleton's turn. It is going to stagger towards Krellick and join its fellow in attacking him. Does an 8? I don't imagine an 8 hits.
Oh, no, he's fine.
All right. That is now going to be Miri's turn.
No. Part of me's like, maybe I could just send her in to, like, dodge one attack. Like, what's the worst that could happen? There's no way she just gets killed. And
Just
that's
have the
dumb.
baby stay back. We got this.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Maybe.
yeah, but like, even though I'm, like, wounded, I'm like, Mary, you stay right there. Don't you move.
I can help.
No. He's like, no, don't worry, we got
Yes,
this.
she can help.
Like, you protect yourself.
All right.
Shut up, Grin.
Going to take the dodge action.
Yep.
Grin, what are you doing?
Well, I guess now's the time to do Chaos Bolt.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Yup.
So how do I
Blow something
just
up.
target with that? It's on
I
my
don't think you
action.
actually
so
bar.
you-
target.
So yes, you actually, when you
Alright.
click a enemy token, you should see an icon that looks like a bullseye.
Mhm.
When you right-click on an enemy token.
Oh,
Otherwise, it should have orange arrows that sort of point towards that creature.
I have a bullseye on me.
Yeah, that's the only thing that little menu on is me.
I can't right-click. When I right-click the skeleton, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's probably GM
Try
stuff. 'cause-
try left-clicking it, see if
Nope.
any of those...
Yeah, I don't think they can do... Yeah, I don't know. It's tough for me to tell because I
Okay.
got the GM privileges, so...
Go ahead and roll that attack roll. I'll just do its HP manually. Which one are you targeting?
I don't even. Yeah,
Up top.
that one up top. I don't see what the name is.
All right.
They all just say
Trying to
skeleton.
find.
So go ahead and roll that attack roll for me.
Trying to find my freaking attack bonus here.
So
It should add it in
your
if
attack
you
your
use
attack
the-
bonus should be your charisma. What you can do is in the there you go. Okay, so in the chat now, you see where Chaos Bolt has shown
Yeah.
up in the chat. You need to actually click on the attack button that appears there. And it's going to ask you if you have advantage, disadvantage, or if it's a normal roll.
Okay.
Oh, and you can even click the D8
Let
to
me
figure out what the...
double check something
element's
before
gonna
I
be.
click attack. Okay. Oh my god.
You
I'm
okay, buddy?
I'm looking at Tides of
You still
I'm
sound
looking
like you're
at Tides of
stressing.
Chaos.
Oh, to roll
Whether
on
or
it?
not I should want advantage on this attack. No. Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
A 12 does not hit.
Oof.
Unfortunately, that bolt sails past your attacker and splatters across the wall behind it.
Alright.
All right.
What element was it? Let's roll the D. It was psychic.
Rian, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to, let's hang and bang. I'm gonna swing at him, and let me real quick check to see if there's anything else I might want to play with. Nope, okay, just gonna swing at it then. So that's,
All right.
attack?
Yep.
Normal. Nice.
Definitely connects. Roll us to that damage there.
Sweet. Well, not great, but whatever, I'll take it. 6 damage.
Alrighty. So, long sword, cracking through a couple of the brittle bones of the rib cage. You hear Miri sort of squeak and kind of glance over, see her huddling low to the ground as she watches you attack this thing.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you like that? I give as good as I get, eh?
Very, broad draconic nods.
Yeah. I was talking to the skeleton, not her. Like, that's why. Like, ah, Mary, you think that's awesome, eh?
And now it is going to return a swing against you.
Sweet. He can't get that lucky this time. No fucking way. Fuck me!
Oh,
Rip.
no!
Well, at least it wasn't a crit. Shit. Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, for the sake of the recording, I've apparently got an anime on my side currently. And this is not good.
No, it's not. That's me down. 8 damage. Holy shit. That is not great. Fucking put me down. Oh. So, down to 0.
So Rian hits the ground under a quick thrust from the skeleton standing over him. Krellick, what are you doing?
I'm probably just focused on the two in front of me. I probably have no idea what the hell's going on behind me. I'm going to swing at the one in front of me.
Alrighty. Go ahead and give us that attack roll.
So, level 1 squishy.
Okay, how do I roll an attack?
So on your character sheet, you are going to go to features. And let's see, which... Oh, sorry. Go to your inventory.
It looks like he's got it. It popped up real fast, the Warhammer.
Okay, yeah. So once you click the roll, you want to go to the chat, and you're going to select attack. And then it will ask you, there you go. 13. Which of these are you targeting?
The one directly in front.
Alright, so that one, a 13 definitely hits. Roll me damage. So that you're going to select the damage option on there.
Yeah.
And technically, you can use the previous damage one. Like, you don't have to re-roll the Warhammer to get it down there. You could have just clicked the other one.
Alright, your swing with that Warhammer causes some of the ribs not only to just crack, but almost turn to powder and just scatter across the floor, a bunch of bone fragments that come to a clattering stop. This thing starts to teeter to one side, listing aimlessly under the weight of its own upper torso now that there's less to support it. Not quite down, though. Are you moving anywhere?
No.
Okay. That is now the Skeletal Archer's turn.
Goody.
And it is going to fire a shot at you, Felgrin. That is a
These things
16 to
can't
hit.
miss.
Fucking
Dude.
rolling rocks.
Yeah, I mean, that
Oh.
definitely hits.
You are a murderer. Oh.
I'm sorry. That is 6 points of piercing damage.
Put you down to 2.
I'm definitely leaving. So,
Yeah, if he had
Alrighty.
teleport, he'd already be gone.
That is now going to be the other one that is in front of our lad Krellick here. That is a 6 to hit.
Man. How could I get a 6?
So, doesn't hit. That is now going to be top of the turn order. The other one that is standing there beside you, Krellick, is going to make its attack. Not a natural 20, does an unnatural... Yeah, of course, it probably does. So that is 4 points of piercing damage. Then what you can do, is if you click on your character, if you right-click them, you can type -4 into the green box under them, and hit enter, and it will adjust your HP without you having to use your sheet for it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I thought to try it since that's how it occurs on Roll20.
It's not looking good, boys.
Nope.
Yeah, nothing comes from Rian.
And Rian, Miri, seeing you down, is going to come in to try and attack the skeleton that has brought you down.
How does that work? She
so
technically doesn't have an attack. The claw is something I added
Oh
for...
yeah, she doesn't yet.
Yeah,
she's too
only
young.
level 3. Yeah, or level 3 is when she can attack. She comes at and yells at him.
So, she is going to come over here and give the help action to try and distract you from, or distract it from you.
Okay.
Let's see. And then, Felgrin, what are you
he's going to
doing?
be using his action to dash, and he's going...
Alright.
Oh,
Where are you? And you're gone.
He's not quite leaving, but he's getting out of that guy's sight.
Nice.
Okay.
Pulling up too much stuff.
Rian, do you want to make me a attack, a death saving throw?
I would love to.
Okay.
Normal.
Oh.
Oh, critical! What a... Oh, shit.
Oh, there's nothing that you can
rip
do
on the first
at level
fight.
1 and the DM's throwing rocks. Like,
Yeah. Oh, my
Nothing
God.
they can do.
Yeah, there was no tactic. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. That happened.
Yep. That is a 1 dead Rian. Which means Miri
So-
now has 1 hour to live.
Oh no. That's so tragic.
Yeah. That is fucking sad. Oh my god.
So the skeleton, raising its sword above Rian, is distracted from him by the small, draconic figure coming to his defense. And as its eyes shift from the living half-elf at its feet, vulnerable, its eyes are caught by movement. And ignoring the small creature at its feet, starts to shuffle around the unconscious Rian, making a dash action to chase you, Felgrin.
Oh, welcome
Krellick.
to the party, pal.
Give me a attack roll. Or, sorry, my apologies. Top of your turn, what are you doing?
Do an attack roll.
Yeah.
Alright.
But not because you told me to.
Because I wanted to.
Oh.
Ah, shit. 7.
Oh my god. Can't we just go back to
Cursed.
role-playing? We were so charming when we were role-playing.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, that misses.
And I'm gonna die.
Okay. As you go to flee, Felgrin, you hear from the darkness ahead of you and see a robed shape, a woman with curved horns similar to yourself, muttering something and making very broad gestures. And you see, flying past you, this brief illumination of fire that illuminates the corridor that you're in, revealing somebody who could only be the Vanifer that you were told of, a tiefling who resides here in the ruins, as she casts Firebolt at the nearest of the skeletons.
Magic
So we're adding her to the initiative order.
yay!
Why did that not show up?
Who, what?
Nothing, you're dead. Quiet.
No, you're not, oh, well, not yet.
I mean, we might be bending some rules there. I thought, isn't a critical failure on a death saving throw, like, straight up, you are fucking dead?
No, so surprisingly, it is just that you are, oh, no wonder that's not properly rolling. It's because I was in the wrong fucking window.
That'll do it.
Sorry.
It's all good.
It's because I have both Google Chrome open, and I have, the service that I actually have my, Beyond 20 on. There we are. I was wondering why those weren't showing up. Did it show up there?
And no, it's not instant death, Dane. It just counts as 2 failures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm reading
3
it now.
failures and you're dead.
Doesn't say. Sweet, I'm not dead.
Not yet.
Nope, not yet.
We're gonna have to do this. Oh, here we go.
At least it didn't try to hit me again.
Hooray.
'Cause that would have been my
So,
third.
rolls a
At
17.
least she's rolling rocks for friends, too.
Yeah, no shit.
And let's see.
Fire Boto.
6th level caster. We need.
6th level caster. Hey guys, I think we're gonna be all right.
You're still dying.
Yeah.
Ah, balls.
I
Are you fucking kidding? Alright, let's see. How much health does this thing have? So, the firebolt connects with the skeleton that is chasing you, Felgrin, catching fire on the driest parts of its scattered garment. Does not bring the thing down, but its attention is now drawn to the tiefling woman at the end of the corridor coming towards
Goody.
you. That is now going to be the skeletal archer, which is firing now that Felgrin has run out of the room and out
Sorry,
of its
my man.
sight at the nearest living thing still standing.
It'll miss, don't worry.
Oh, whoops. It's
shall
making that
see.
short bow
Yeah,
attack.
alright.
Is an 8. Yeah, no, 8 doesn't hit.
Never doubted it for a second.
And that is now the other of the skeletons that is standing in front of you. Followed again by the other one that is there.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean, at least it's the person that hasn't really taken that much.
Oh, he's taken enough.
Yeah.
And that's critical, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
done.
What'd you say? You're down?
I had 7 hit points left.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep. Come on, Grin. You got it.
Yeah, you've got it, Grin. That is now
So,
the injured skeleton, which is going to, again, chase after...
would that be 18 damage to me?
No, so that 9 is the dice doubled. If you click it, you'll actually see it rolled a 5 and a 2.
Yeah, I didn't know you could click it. That's cool. It breaks it down.
So
for you.
that skeleton takes the dash action to come abreast of you, Felgrin.
Mm-hmm.
Now that the skeleton that was standing in front of her is gone, let's double check what Miri is able to do. Because if she can take normal actions, she should be able to stabilize.
I don't know if she can. 1 second. I got it up right here.
Yeah, let's pull that up, because that should be... I don't know how a dragon would know that, but considering that you two share a bond...
If your dragon companion is ever slain, da-da-da-da-da, return your dragon to life, da-da-da-da-da, you failed check ability, dragon is restored to life. Nope, that's not it. Okay, Covenant Bond. At first level, your dragon companion gains a variety of benefits while you are together. The dragon obeys your command as best it can, rolls initiative like any other creature. When you or your dragon roll initiative, your dragon can change initiative to me. Your dragon can't take attack action. Also, because of its youth, it is yet to master flying. Da-da-da-da-da. Can't fly. Creature has grappled until 9th level. Your dragon companion has the ability and game statistics determined by the blah blah blah. Your dragon uses your proficiency bonus rather than blah blah blah. While not wearing barding, they got 10 plus their constitution. Dragon companion gains proficiency in 2 skills of your choice, which I already did. Or what technically you did. Oh no, I did that. Also, your dragon companion can't attune to magical items. As for first level dragon companion, gains additional hit die. When the dragon reduces to 0 points, it makes a death saving throw. In addition, the dragon cannot have its size increase beyond large. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's some information. We talked about casting the dual enlarge spell, so I mean it worked at first, but not later in the game. Dragon's level is equal to your Dragon Knight's. When you gain an ability score improvement class, your dragon's ability also improves. Your dragon can increase ability score, blah, 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 blah. Your dragon shares your alignment, and then the next jumps to level 2. So, I mean, I guess it can use skills.
For the sake of this, yes, I am going to roll that because she has the capacity to use skills. That at least in your case, as you two are bonded, that she can at the very least attempt to stabilize you using that bond.
Okay. So.
Okay.
First aid. Here we go.
So she has to roll a DC 10.
DC 15.
DC 15. If that sounds like a bullshit call, I don't care. I'm the DM.
I am not going to argue it.
I bet you won't.
All right. So, Rian, as you are floating unconscious on the brink of death, you hear a very, very small voice coming from the darkness, begging you not to leave. And you, Felgrin, though you're probably preoccupied by the two skeletons bearing down on you, even just glancing over can see this tiny dragon is crouched on Rian's chest and is like hopping up and down, trying to wake up her partner there.
Making little sparks like a defibrillator.
It does not yet have the ability to breathe electricity, but certainly is shouting at you in that teeny voice of hers that is echoing around the chamber. Felgrin, it is now your turn.
Okay.
As you have this woman bearing down on you, presumably to assist.
Yeah. I mean, I want him to run off the map.
That is certainly an option.
There is no spell that he can cast that will kill both of these. Just period. So staying here is a death sentence.
So what are you
He's
doing?
disengaging. Just 100%. He needs to try and get some distance or he's just gonna die.
Alrighty.
So running towards the person casting the other spells?
Yeah. So he just kind of, I don't know, slips underneath one of their arms, like, kill them, please! Runs past them.
Grabs the package from him and just leaves.
Here's your package! Just keeps running.
Like,
I've got your delivery!
who's it going to? Don't worry about it. Tell me later.
Alrighty. So, disengage, and running like hell.
Okay, so he can do a quick action, right? No, they're gonna move anyway.
Yeah, if you have any bonus actions, you are free to use those if you have them available.
No, since they're gonna move, there's no point. So that is my turn.
Alrighty. Rian, you are stabilized but unconscious.
Yay. So what does that mean for my death saving throws?
So what that means is you're no, yeah, they revert to 0. You no longer have two death saves. You're not making any more. So long as nothing damages you. If anything damages you, you go back to making saves.
Okay. So I'm just down and out.
Yes, for the time being.
Okay.
So this skeleton presumably goes to pursue you, Felgrin, but stops at the woman that had come into the hallway and is going to make an attack roll against her.
God, I hope they don't kill her.
Does 12 hit her AC? Her AC is a 12, but she is going to cast Shield.
Nice.
Good choice.
So you watch as this person that the skeleton is now taking a swing at raises her hand in a very similar fashion to what you did. And very briefly, there is this flare of blue light between them as the blade is stopped short. Alrighty, and that is now going to be Krelik's turn. I need a death saving throw. So on your sheet should be there on the
Death
right-hand
saves.
side.
Hey. It's a
Hey,
DC 10,
alright,
right?
so a success.
Hooray. You're stabilized, bud.
Okay,
Or-
so our archer is going to shuffle down towards the others and is similarly going to fire at this wizard who has a arcane shield up in front of them. So rolling that short bow. 10 does not
Nice.
meet that AC. And it should actually be her turn after Krelik there. So
Thank
retaliating. All right.
She uses the spell that kills all skeletons within the vicinity.
Yeah, fucking channel positive energy. Well, that's Pathfinder, I think.
Channel divinity
Oh, whoops.
from the wizard.
She would be in this tile.
That would be nice.
Nice.
Felgrin.
Yes.
You see as behind you, this template thing is so cool. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
it
got
did look pretty awesome.
I got
It's
distracted.
okay.
You watch as she throws her hands out in front of her, and with a quick casting of a spell, just gonna aim towards the wall here, stepping to one side but staying within the attack radius of that skeleton. The
Nice.
air of this hallway suddenly grows incredibly cold. So
Nice.
cold that you can actually see your breath rising in front of your face.
Yeah, cone of cold. So,
Please roll well.
Yes.
Yes, and
Please.
so our two skelly boys need to make a con saving throw. And a 14 and an 11. DC is 14, so they're going to take half of 8d8.
Well, one of
Which
them is,
I don't
right?
know that that necessarily matters. Well, one of them is taking half.
Hachi machi.
So both
Yeah,
skeletons suddenly, you hear this rush of cold air from behind you, Felgrin, and looking back, can see frost forming over their bones. And there are now two very lovely skeletal statues standing here in the middle of the hallway.
I think I'm in love.
I'd laugh, but I'm unconscious.
And that is now this Skelly's turn. That now that Krellick has fallen and it saw you rush past, starts to make its way out into the hallway before noticing the small dragon hopping up and down on the chest of one of the people in here that's unconscious.
Don't you touch my fucking dragon!
And it comes and looms over this very, very small dragon.
It's okay. She's got an armor class of 14. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. She's got just as much HP as I do. Oh, fuck me.
Told ya.
Okay. 5.
5. All right.
Okay.
Felgrin, through the hallway, you hear this, pained squeak, this squeal as the short sword pierces through the dragon's very thin, membranous wing. She cries in pain and tries to, flap her wing to get the blade out as it draws back. Oh, poor baby.
Yeah, poor baby.
That Skelly is dead. It is now Miri's turn. What do you think your girl would do to the best of her ability?
Well, I think she would stand over me and try to, keep the creature off me, unfortunately. I want her to run away, but I don't think she would.
Would you stand
All
there
right.
and sing us in the
So-
song?
She's
She's a lawful good little dragon. She's gonna hang out and try to protect her daddy.
All right, she's going to take the dodge action at the least now that she has one of these things focused on her. Felgrin, what have you got for us?
Would that skeleton near Miri by any chance be standing in water?
It is not. Unfortunately, this entire chamber, this rune seems pretty dry.
Pretty dry. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So he's going to be casting Minor Illusion.
Okay.
And what he's going to create next to that skeleton, at least I think I have the range.
I think it's a 60-foot range, yeah?
30. I can move
If
a little
you-
closer, I guess.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Alright. That should do it. Okay. Yeah, he's going to be casting it right next to him.
Cool.
He's going to create an image of particularly stout, heavily armored dwarf with just an enormous great axe, ready to just bear it down on the skeleton,
Alrighty.
hoping that
all it
it'll
does is yell and my axe.
hoping that it'll distract it from the dragon. Unless this one's taken damage. Has it taken damage?
It has
No, I
not
think
taken
either.
damage.
Okay, yeah, I can't kill it in one hit, so this is gonna have to do. So yes, that is what he does.
Alright. So, Rian, unconscious. That Skelly is defeated. Krellick, another death saving throw.
I believe in you.
Well done. Now you have 2 successes under your belt. That is now the archer's turn. Actually, no. It is our mage's turn. I'm actually now going to finally roll for her initiative and put her where she's supposed to be, because I hadn't before. Oop.
The fastest gun in the West.
Nope, supposed to be 10 that I had rolled for her initially. There we go. So, now that these 2 in front of her are dead, comes to the one that is standing over you, Rian.
Yay! Myrtleize it.
So he has cast that once. Belay that. I'm going to stop a few feet away and is casting a firebolt at it. A 9 does not hit. So a bright red bolt flies out of this tiefling's hands and impacts the far wall. Twice now, seeming to have missed with her ranged spells.
Yes. Weakening the wall, which collapses, and reinforcements arrive through it.
More
It's
skeletons.
now going to be the skeleton that she
More
tried to
skeletons.
attack's turn.
But these ones are good, I swear.
21 definitely hits.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, she's level 6, I think she said, so she could take a couple hits.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that only took a little chunk off her. She's fine.
Miri's turn. What is she doing?
I think that, to her, the best of her ability, I don't think she would really do anything other than stand over me. Like, she just seems like, now that the one's left, she'd be trying to wake me up or something without, obviously she can't just wake me up.
Yeah. Alrighty.
That's what she'd be trying to do. Smack me in the face and like, get your ass up.
Felgrin, what have you got?
Okay. Let's see.
Come on, pull out your book of tricks. All your
I'm
stuff.
trying to see... Can I move this illusion with a bonus action now that I've casted it? It doesn't say.
I don't think you can.
It might just be stationary.
Minor illusion being a cantrip.
Yeah.
You're just creating a stationary picture.
Yes.
But if you want to, you can recast it as an action.
No, he'll keep... It's basically just a decoy. Absorb an attack.
Yeah, hopefully the archer fires at it or something.
So, if I casted a spell on the skeleton near the mage, would I be at a disadvantage? Do they have any sort of cover?
No, because there's nothing in melee range with you. So you have a regular attack on that.
Okay. Well, then that's what he's going to do.
All
He's
right,
going to be
away.
casting Ray of Frost. Let's see if I, Oh, yeah.
Ah, well done.
There
Give us a
we go.
damage roll for that one.
So, 1d8. Yeah.
For the first time, the skeleton is struck, and your ray, once it actually impacts the ribcage, actually spreads across the sternum and starts to audibly cause the bones to creak and crack.
And his speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my
Speed
next
is-
turn.
Are you moving anywhere?
Good question. Yeah, I think he'd scooch on over here.
Okay. Let's see, Rian's still down, Skelly is down. Krellick, if you want to give us that other death saving throw. Alright. First failure, but still 2 successes, is going to be the mage's turn. And with a very annoyed sound at the back of her throat, is going to cast Magic Missile on the one in front of her, because there's no way that those can miss.
Pew pew pew.
Let's see, and she has used one of those slots. I'm going to be upcasting it.
Blap, blap, blap.
Nice.
Alright. And the skeleton immediately ahead of her crumples into nothing, just obliterated by a barrage of bolts that fly into it. And it kind of looks down at the remains. I think I did too much of that. Right, last one.
Mm-hmm.
And looks over her shoulder at you, Felgrin, and kind of gives you a bit of a thumbs up.
I think he's just kind of clutching the arrow sticking in his stomach.
His stomach. He's like,
It hurts so much.
Alright.
Just give it like a real shitty thumbs up. Like, yeah.
So that one fires an arrow, which she is going to shield.
Good call.
And that is now Miri's turn. So again, dodge action.
Yeah, she's just gonna stay there at this point. Now that she see it's winning, she's kind of, I imagine she's getting excited, yeah.
Felgrin, what is your turn? Or what are you doing?
Oh, boy.
Get in there, cowboy.
So, 60... How do you determine distance? Can you just, like...
So if you have... there is a ruler tool on the left-hand side.
Got it. Perfect. Ray of Frost, 60-foot range.
Alright, give us that roll, boy.
Just gonna try to slap. Oh, yeah.
Definitely connects. Roll damage.
Ugh. Yucky. Can't win them all.
What am I doing?
Can't win them all.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, 3 damage, and his speed is slowed by 10 feet.
Gotcha. Moving through those quickly. Krellick, you want to give us that next saving throw? Success! Alright.
Sweet.
Oh, that's so cool that it actually shows you here that they're stabilized.
Sweet
Nice.
baby Jesus.
Oh, thank God.
That's close, too.
Alright, and for
Oh,
the
that is cool, yeah.
last of the skeletons, popping off with another magic missile.
Yep.
Yep. So Felgrin, you watch as this mage, pointing a finger at this skeleton across the room from her, sort of spreads her finger across the air in front of her, and at brief intervals, a small bolt of blue-white energy flies towards this skeleton on the other side of the room, ultimately obliterating it and scattering its bones across the floor.
I think he just slumps against the wall. His image, his illusion disappears.
And the chamber grows quiet.
I just bought this shirt.
Except the groans of Rian.
Okay. He'll push himself up and kind of hobble over there. Well, I mean, Miri seems to have him, so he's gonna go over to Krellick, start smacking him in the face a little bit.
The tiefling in her robes comes to stand beside you and is sort of brushing them off in front of her and laces her fingers together as she leans over him. I don't have anything for him, but I might drag them both to my encampment with your assistance.
I'd be happy to.
Aw. Here, I thought Grin was just gonna leave. It's like there's already bodies down here.
He ain't that cold.
Yeah, especially after he walked us in here.
No. Not very strong, though. So.
That's all. I think we can manage.
All right.
So, over the next hour, the pair of you sort of grunting together because neither of you are built for dragging bodies.
I think he's got Krellick's legs up like a wheelbarrow.
It's funny because even Miri is trying to help. She's like got her jaws clamped around a bit of Rian's clothing and is trying to drag him along as the tiefling sort of is almost wheelbarrowing him with one of his legs on either side of her torso and is dragging him along.
Oh, she's so heavy.
Eventually, the pair of you bring them to a small campfire in a small corner of these twisting runes. And as you approach the campfire, and she kind of, drops Rian's legs, she walks over to it and with a very brief incantation causes the wood within the campfire to erupt into light. In that crackling light, you can see the robes that she's wearing were clearly once splendid. They're now very tattered and grimy. She looks up at you with a very grim expression. I take it you're the parcel deliverers?
Mm-hmm. He says he kind of pokes the arrow in him.
Sorry for that. Do you need me to rip it out? I don't know that.
I think at that point he just kind of breaks it. Ah!
Yeah, and you see her wince at the same time.
He'll pull it out. Just throw it on the floor.
Right. So with the hour of you two being dragged, let's see. Creature that is unconscious. I have to double check. I think after an hour, you are able to roll hit die to recover HP as if it were a long rest.
Do a long rest?
Or sorry, short rest. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I get a long rest after an hour just being. I mean, I guess if you're knocked out, it's a pretty good sleep. But
oh no, sorry. Let's see. Unconscious during a short rest. So after an hour, you recover 1 hit point.
Oh yay!
So
Yes.
you guys wake up to find yourselves now around a small crackling campfire being tended to by a very battered looking Felgrin who's got a bloody wound in his side and a tiefling in robes that were obviously once majestic and are now worn.
Rise and shine.
I don't want to do this anymore. Take me home, mommy.
Oh, do not call me that.
Is he alright?
He'll be fine. Come on. He slaps him on the cheek a few times.
Yeah, I imagine he'd be like, where's Mary? Is Mary all right?
I'm here.
Tougher than you.
Yes, well, she is a dragon. So
You laughed yourself
She,
into pain.
he loses a hit
Oh.
point and goes back unconscious. Roll a Constitution saving throw. You
So-
pass out.
Miri kind of crawls into your lap and turns 2 circles before settling into it.
Yeah, imagine he just kind of closes his eyes and puts his head back, just in excruciating pain, and kind of just pets her, like you did good. You did good.
You did really bad.
Yes, yes, I. Oh, yes, I did. At his head, he's like, you little shit. He won't say that. He's trying to be a good dad, but that's what he's thinking. Oh, you little
You
shit.
should be thankful. You are alive, after all.
I am very much thankful. Like, he ignores Felgrin because the last thing he saw was him run away. He's like, looks to the.
Oh yes,
other
because
one.
the arrow in his gut and the fact that you're alive doesn't tell you that he stayed.
I just assume it's her, that she did everything and came in and
She
saved-
did most
saved
of
us. Thank you. I assume you must be who we came here to meet, the Venifa?
As you say her name, she does kind of get a little cagey, but nods. Yes, I would be Venifer.
Here to pick up a package. Huh? Luskar Deliverers.
She nods very, very slowly and, kind of looks between you and Krellick. And Krellick, what are you doing as you kind of come around with a single HP?
He's checking to make sure his beard's alright.
Your beard is magnificent.
My beard.
There's a little bit of blood in it. It's hard to tell because of the orange. I do have a little livery. And she returns to the fireside and kind of rooting around in what seems to be a collection of camping supplies. Picks up a dagger with a very ornate hilt and a very wickedly curved blade. And takes a heavy cloth, almost like a blanket, very thick, and starts wrapping it around this blade before tying it off with a bit of hempen rope into a actual, lumpy parcel.
I think Felgrin would grin.
I see what you did there.
Cursed?
Not cursed, but desired by someone dangerous that I do not think will trouble you on your journey.
Green would just chuckle like, oh, of course not. No, that's...
We've avoided trouble so spectacularly so far.
Yeah, that's how these things work. They just never show up. It's fine.
Well, it is not my place to question what I'm delivering.
And she nods and kind of gives you a grateful look.
We'll see that it gets...
You'll actually be delivering it to me, but I don't wish to travel with it. I would be the greater of the 2 targets.
Just kind of purses his lips a little bit.
Yeah. Yep.
Just shrugs his shoulders. Whatever.
It's not as foreboding at all.
Well,
Oh.
then.
Sounds safe. Should be fine.
Well, he holds his hand out.
Foreshadow's a bitch.
And you see her hesitate before extending it to you. And before she completely hands it over, fixes you with a very steady look, and there's grim determination in those eyes.
Just raises his eyebrows.
This dagger is not cursed, but it does encourage foul behavior, if one desires to wield it. This is part of why I don't want it in my possession. It is too tempting, as I have spent a great deal of time with the blade already. It is my hope to destroy it in Icewind Dale, and I need someone who can bring it to me while I have some time to recover from it.
Well, Prudence is my middle name. It means to be cautious, Krellick.
Oh. Yeah, I knew that.
Of course you did. I will be sure to resist the temptation.
I'm glad of that. Roll me. Are you lying right now? Because I'm either going to have you roll deception or persuasion.
Kinda.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Give me a deception check.
Good. Goody.
Well, I'm taking that knife as soon as I can. He's too
Oh,
out of it right now to
22.
fight,
The man can lie.
but-
Oh, yeah. All right.
Alright. So, she eyeballs you suspiciously, but does ultimately hand over this very awkwardly wrapped bundle. Again, don't use it. It will cause you more harm than good.
Of course.
But it should be safe. And if not, yes, no, it should be safe.
Should be. Take your word for it. And he slip it
think-
into his bag.
You trio look like you could use a bit more help than just the, intended fee. Am I reading that right?
Just kind of looks down at his gut. Mm-hmm.
I won't argue about a little extra help, no.
Right. I ask you to deliver this to the Reghead Glacier. And she, reaching into a coin purse on her side, hands each of you 10 gold, and I can provide more when
Nice.
it's properly delivered.
I'm rich.
It seems a pittance, I know, given the danger I've suggested it might pose. Unfortunately, and she kind of motions to the rune around her and to her very tattered appearance.
Well, you've paid more handsomely than our other deliveries. So,
Shouldn't be a problem to deliver a knife, though, should it?
No, you shouldn't encounter any problems.
We got this. No problem.
well, I would say that, basically, saving our lives is quite payment enough. At any rate, I do enjoy living.
Yeah, I imagine Rian would definitely nod to that, but like, yes, thank you again. You did save our lives back there. We were not expecting to be overrun by undead.
I was not expecting to hear a commotion in the runes.
I probably could have gotten out, but
And she gives you a very flat look, like, yes, she knows you could probably have gotten out. And looks pointedly at the other two.
but
Yeah, we just kind of nod, but like, yeah. I'm sure it was the next step.
well, I suppose my preference is that they live. So, thank you.
Do allow me to escort you out of the runes this time?
That'd be great.
That would be ideal. Yes.
Alright.
Well, if there's a safe path where there's no undead, I don't think you have to walk us out.
You shut it.
But if there's not a safe path without undead, then yes, it would be great if you walked us out.
There's enough undead that you probably want an escort.
Oh, that'd be fantastic then. Come on, let's.
Alrighty.
Mary, you can stay out for now until we get to the edge of the ruins.
Thank you. And she crawls up on your shoulder and does the tail wrapped around your throat again and balances herself with a claw on your ear.
Oh, it's so cute. I love my little Mary so much.
So, battered and bruised, and in some instances, still bleeding from wounds taken.
Jesus, look at that energy. Look at that health across the board. 1, 1, and 2, right?
You are led out into the salty air of the city of Luskin.
Would
I'll
I
immediately
would I
pass
have
out
been
again.
able to get a short rest during that?
I would say in your case, because you were exerting yourself dragging these two during the time that they would have had their short rest, you did not.
Boo!
So, but you guys can take an hour to like sit for a bit outside the rune if you need some extra time in the open air.
What do you think, boys?
No, I think we should just push on.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I feel. I feel we should just not worry about it, and here I go clicking short rest button.
All right. Glad we're in agreement.
So, let's...
So Vanifer, it doesn't bring you to the very edge of the ruins. She kind of stops a ways back where she's still out of sight of people and, points you in the proper direction, and you're able to make your way out safely. Emerging under the open sky, you do get a lot of very odd looks from people passing. Regular folk on the street seeing you approach kind of lean in to whisper to one another about your bedraggled appearances. But it seems that, given the state of the runes, this is almost expected of people emerging from them.
Nice. Just like, been in the ruins, huh? Nobody said anything. Like, honestly, as we walked in, no one was like, hey.
I don't know why they haven't
Give a guy a heads up.
destroyed it with alchemist's fire yet.
Yeah. You know, you could have put a sign. Like, just on the front. Just a nice little warning. Like, warning, dead inside.
That probably helps a little bit.
I feel like you're referring to something.
I don't know what that could possibly be.
Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, you're being silly, Grin.
I did lose a lot of
Alright.
blood.
I'm slipping into British. I just realized that. I was like, Grin, what are you talking about? Like, no, that's not right. Why'd you put a fucking sign up? Seriously. There we go. That's better.
Alright.
So I will say, with 3 packages gathered, and the day coming to a close, you recall the final instructions of the man who'd sent you out, that there were others that would be about town gathering the other parcels. And it strikes you as a good time, perhaps, to make your way to the docks where you're supposed to meet the ship the Icebreaker to carry you north.
Goody.
And, on making your way to it, you find it on the northernmost dock. A narrow vessel, about 20 feet wide, a little over 100 feet long. Here, if you guys aren't able to see it.
Just need a token. There we go. Beautiful.
There we are. You're brought aboard and escorted below deck to the crew quarters, where you are given some bunks. Never mind that each of the beds here in the crew quarters, these very narrow cots, has a pair of manacles chained to the wall next to them.
Good.
It appears that on a ship this size, the guest quarters double as the brig in the event that anyone needs to be locked up.
Charming.
We'll end our session here tonight.
Nice.
But before we entirely close, and you all are settling in for a long rest, I want each of you to give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm good at this one.
I'm not. Nope. 1!
Yes, I am.
I don't notice anything.
So Felgrin is out.
Who am
I
I?
sleep and just snoring.
Yeah, open mouth, just drooling. So Krellick, you hear a splash in the water just outside your cabin. Like something being thrown overboard. Through the porthole in your room, you can just barely see a shape sinking into the water. You only caught a glimpse of it, but you judge it could be the size of a human body. In the corner of your vision, out the tiny porthole here as you're staring into the darkness, you see a silhouette looking over the edge of the ship's deck, about 10 feet above your porthole. The silhouette's head turns towards your porthole and seems to look directly at you. Then, just as quickly as it appeared, it pulls away from the edge of the ship, disappearing from view. And that's where we'll pick up next
Poor
time.
Krellick's like,
That's
hello.
awesome. Murder on the Orient Express.
I was
Or
about to
the
say.
Icebreaker ship.
Hello, assassin. You've not seen my face.
Yes, good.